Take a look at REXBURG. That's probably the best representation of the fog and or the haze that we're dealing with this morning, and the smoke. It doesn't look too pretty. You can't even see the mountains. But as we get started today, I want you to know that we're going to have some relief by the weekend. So that's the good news. That's what we're holding out on. 44 right now. Cloudy REXBURG and some haze. That will continue. Make sure you download our app so we can keep you up to date on everything. Hazy, smoky sunshine are in our weather headlines. This is the last look we had at 15 and 20 there in Idaho Falls. Winds will be out of the west-southwest at 5 to 10. And that could help us a little bit as we get another little trough in here to push some of the haze and smoke out of the way. So some unhealthy air quality conditions around, from unhealthy to moderate, depending on where you are. There's an air quality alert that is out. A fire watch is also in effect, and that'll last until Friday night at 9 o'clock. You can always call us and tell us what you think is going on in your area. We'd love an observation from you, an opinion, a fact, or just a shout out on our hollaback line too. I'll give you that number here shortly. In the mid-40s to start with for most of us, 35 in Jackson. This is Hurricane Sally smashing into the Gulf Coast right there into Alabama. And no fun at all for those folks as it continues to move slowly to the north-northeast at about 3 miles an hour. Maximum winds at impact 105 miles an hour. And you got to understand, when we talk about landfall, that's when the eye wall of the hurricane actually makes landfall. So all of this energy was already inland, and it continues to do damage and pull water in. And that upper right quadrant's the worst part of any hurricane, with those thunderstorms that have tornadic activity involved, with flash flooding and all that water, 7 to 11 feet of water to deal with. Just not good after they've already had some tropical weather over there earlier this year with that other hurricane. Hazy today around here. Fire watches in effect. Look at the smoke into the afternoon. It begins to, well, seep back into the desert and push a little bit more toward Blackfoot and Idaho Falls. Then we get a little bit of a reprieve as we head toward tomorrow, and even more so as we head toward the weekend. So that area of low pressure will create that trough. We'll get some break, and then by Friday afternoon we start to see showers with some of that monsoonal moisture that pushes in and gives us a little bit of a cool down. That cold front will have cold air behind it, literally, because we'll drop the temperature 20 degrees. It'll be 79 this afternoon in Island Park, 81 in Jackson, right there at 76 in Salmon. Still warm and warming up into the mid-80s for Stanley and over toward Boise. It'll be 86 in Twin, 87s for Burley, and 87 in Pocatello here in the pocket of heat. And it'll be around 82 degrees in Soda Springs with that fire watch in effect. Overnight lows tonight will be in the 30s for Jackson and right there at 48 for Salmon. Lower 40s for the Parks and close to 50 degrees for Idaho Falls, Blackfoot, Chubbuck, Ammon, and Pocatello. Here is your 8-day forecast for REXBURG. Hazy sunshine, mid-80s, dropping a tad into Friday around 83 degrees. But with that front that's going to come through, you're going to see a 20-degree drop in temperatures back into the 30s overnight, and a good chance of mountain showers with cooler conditions and a bit of a break from the haze and smoke, we hope. Idaho Falls, it'll be 84 to 85 the next couple of days, 65 on Saturday, with the rain beginning to shoot in here on Friday with that cold front. Yeah, you'll feel the difference. Overnight lows will be back into the mid-40s. We'll bounce back to normal temperatures for this time of the year, first of the week, but a cool jacket weekend with maybe an umbrella needed as you head out on into Saturday and early Saturday when the front arrives. Blackfoot 84-86, and then cooling off. It'll be a little bit more cloudy on Friday before we get the rain in here, and then we take the temperature down into the mid-60s, back into the mid-70s for Monday. And it should be nice to have some fall-like weather around here as we approach the autumnal equinox, the first day of fall, September the 22nd. Pocatello 87, then 88 tomorrow, and then we start to see a dive in our temperatures. 40% chance of rain and showers around on Saturday, 68. It'll be back into the 70s and upper 70s as we start the week. Salmon 76 to 81, the warm up before the storm up on Friday, 84, and then we get rain, 66, and a thunderstorm with that unstable air that pushes through, taking our temps overnight into the 40s and back into the mid-70s with some clear days, it looks like. Jackson will have a clear day tomorrow after some hazy sunshine today. It'll be around 80 on Friday, and we'll drop the temperature 20 degrees with a 70% chance of mountain showers and a rumble of thunder possible, and 33 for Sunday morning, keeping it in the 60s for Sunday. What smell do you love that no one else does? You like something that smells interesting? Do you have maybe Band-Aids? That's always an interesting smell. 208-534-9957. That's our hollaback line. You give us a holla.